Don't stay over there, so now, and I tell we over here, so, say, the government corrupt. We don't know, say, the government corrupt over here, so. But you over there, so. So if you know, say, the government corrupt over here, so, what can you tell me different from where you can tell the government up there, so? Greetings again. This is the cutting edge. We're going through the paces. We start out with some Jamaican reggae music done by Africans in a film style. We're going to continue that way there, yeah. Yeah, man. Good thing about when a man do over your tune is that it reach a market where you might never did reach. I don't even know if Buju Banton knows that tune I didn't make neither. I never get an opportunity to ask him yet. But it's the power of music. The power of music. That's why we must watch what we're saying when we're saying what we're saying. Because we don't know who might be listening or who hear it, or what you might have done when somebody else hear it and get caught up in it and then become sometime a monster. You don't really want somebody to be a monster because you did done do a tune and the next man go do it over, and then people who are listening to it get caught up with it and become a part of the madness. Because a whole heap of that to say a go on, you know. Whole heap of that a go on. People do music and expect to make it go global. And if you do it might go global, you don't know who it influencing in a them community or them society. And make it breed another crazy head, mad-head person. Whole heap of that are going on right now. Mad-head. Them head sick. Them head sick. But I say as before, that's the way of how it's going. And we have to just sometimes just look on it and watch it. Because we know it's not the last favor. Whole heap of music we used to listen to. When I was youth, I used to listen to it. I don't hear it on radio again, not nowhere at all. Not even a party. I hear some music. I play and I say, but wait. Remember them tune there? That's all we can say now. Remember them tune there? Them tune they fade into obscurity. Gone in a different atmosphere. In a different dimension. And sometimes we have to draw for them still. But most of the time, you never hear them again. And anyway you ever hear them again, people all want to cuss it. Especially if you're the one who play out a certain session and you play certain music. People come and ask you how that you play. You get the whole people music from. And guess what? They all get old one at a time, you know, and they go play the music there. And somebody will tell them, say, watch out, where that you play? Old music that. You know why I hear that. But that's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. What was big today get small tomorrow. What was small today get big tomorrow. But every who up it stick a bush. Every time have its time. Everything there's a season. Yeah, man. Everything there's a season. And right now there's a season for certain things, but it's so fade away. All hear the argument are going about, boy, look where them a play. Look where the youth them a say. Them youth they go and cuss a little more. Yeah, them go and cuss a little more. And reminisce about the music where them used to play. And the same music where we are talking about now where maybe shouldn't did play, them are going to say, our music that, I remember them days there, Them days when we used to bust shot in the ear. And they say it there, and they say it go there. But sometimes we have to catch something before it busts, you know. We have to catch it before it busts, because if we don't catch it before it busts, it might influence too much people or you can't turn it back. Yeah. Sometimes you can't turn it back, you know. It do the madness already. It's like the storm. The storm will come. And no care where you nail up and zinc up and do this. It still come mash down, wait for mash down. You can't do nothing about it. It just make it go and do it a do. And then cry over it after and say, but look what it do. And then years after you start talking about it. Remember in a 19 or in a 2025 when we did have this storm and we mash up the whole of Jamaica. And you sit down and have tea. Or you're going to sit down on some vital food and talk about it. Because you did experience it. And then the youth, them go wonder what you talk about. Because them never see nothing like that go on. But maybe something else will go on. We're worse than the hurricane with them pass through. Where them never experience. To no fullness. Because them so little, them couldn't understand as well. So we have to go his life. A life has a life stay. Life get good and bad, and it don't even know good and bad. And we have summarized that, both good and bad. There's no good or bad thing in life. Life does not designate that for that and that for that. A man do all of them things there. When a man say, don't eat that, don't eat that, don't go there so. A man designate that. A man tell you, you must work 40 hours a week. You get paid for 40 hours, I'm tell you that. And when them ready, them can cut down the days them to like what them are doing in Europe, you know. Or in Australia, where them are lick down 5 days a week, them will cut that down. Whole heap of things. You know much things changed since we there. And my age are now gone up there, so. You know much things when we are youth. We are say, how them get that for be that? How them get 365 days make 1 year? And how them name the month them? Because the month them all wrong too. Yeah. Them say them have 12 months in a year, and them say 4 weeks make 1 month. 4 sevens are 28. 7 days make a week. 4 sevens 28. But them have 29, 30, and 31 sometime. And them start the month, them start the year at the time where it's not supposed to start. And here's some month where don't recognize the number of the month. And call some name where come after some Roman emperor. Julius Caesar, July. Augustus Caesar, August. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. And we accept that. We don't ever question it. How them come up with that? How them come up with the days of the year? What yardstick them use to measure it? And if they measure it, how we know say so it's supposed to go? Because right now as I speak now, the time is what? The time gone to something to 11. And the place dark. You have some place right now, a morning, and the sun will come up. Yes, different day. Different day. And we recognize it as a reality. But some people might too young to accept that. They might say, well, I say, oh, that can possible. And then when them grow big, them recognize how it happen. And them say, you know, say when my father and my grandfather did say this or that. I never used to believe him, you know, but now I chew him attack. I chew them attack. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And it's just life. Yeah, man, a life it name. Life comes and life goes. Life is just life. Somehow we now try to live, we have to just live. Live life. Because look at a one life you have, you know. All the you man talk about when you're dead, we are going to happen and all them something there. Nobody don't know that. Nobody don't know that when you're dead, we are going to happen. I chat them, I chat up in mouth. Run them, I run up their mouth. You know, when you're dead, this, that, all you hear the preacher talk. And when you're dead, this, that, and that. Who know that? Who know that? Who can say that what them saying is so it go? How them get that? Did somebody come back and tell them that this is what is happening? It's madness. So we just talk about the music and how the music confront us in a very serious way. That a man can write a song right as now and him sing it. And through science and technology, a man hear it over the other side of the world and him sing it again. And sometimes when the man sing it over the other side of the world sing it, it come like him did write it. Because it gets so popular that it come back to him hearing the next man sing him song. And so it go. And we know say a whole heap of songs stay that way there. Whole heap of song we are listening to is not the person who we are listening to or sing it, it's them write it. That's why sometimes you have so much confusion about who's supposed to get money off it and who's not supposed to get money. Because sometimes the originator song don't sound as sweet as the man who was singing it over, or what them call it, cover it. So we have to just tread along and just enjoy it. And just know, so well, man, it never come. Whether you want it come or not, man, it never come. This is the cutting edge. And IRFM, we want to play a tune here, we look for the tune here. Because if I can find the tune here before the advertisement. So I tell you, jackass of the world level. All right, we'll come off of that now. We'll come off of that. We're going to play this. Listen. Sister out of Ghana. Covering version tune. Answer. I'm like all Bob Marley, you know, do a tune name redemption song. Some of the words them are not for him one, but we still have to give him credit for it. To turn a man other words and put it together. That's a 30 version of that tune. 30 version, a redemption song. I mean, no say I know all of them that. You know, when a man do all that, you know, him supposed to reach like richer, you know. Yeah. I saw the music go. I saw the music go that you can make a tune in a Jamaica, yeah. And every continent you go on, you have a man do it over in a theme way. In a theme way. Yeah, man, I start play redemption song when I done until after 12. I would have said nothing, just play a song. It's a serious thing. A so-called ever-living, everlasting, that you make a tune on every continent where you go on. Every continent you go on, you have a singer who sing over that song. Every continent. That's a beautiful thing for happen, man. Beautiful thing. We're going to play this tune now. And it's a listening tune, a listening. You have to listen to it. Yes, meanwhile we are look on them book. Them take away land. And we never ever to say them have gone.
Gaddafi had 143 tons of gold. He was building one currency for all of Africa. No US dollar, no French franc, just African gold. France sent a memo to Hillary Clinton. It named the gold dinar as the primary reason for military intervention. Not human rights, the currency. That memo is real. It was released under the Freedom of Information Act. It's on the State Department's own website right now. NATO bombed Libya for 7 months. Gaddafi was captured and killed on camera. The gold disappeared. Libya's central bank was one of the only banks in the world without Rothschild control before 2011. It got one within weeks of his death. Before he died, Gaddafi said, "They are coming for me because I tried to free Africa from financial slavery." The emails say he was right.
You hear that? Gaddafi. Just like the song say. We think so them they really interested in our we, but it's when it under the earth them interested in the gold. Up to this day, substitute the gold for the oil, you know, and the same thing, the colonizers go in Ireland. Just recently, one of them going to Venezuela and take out the president and take away the oil. And him going to the next land and say, we want the island and the next land named Greenland. That is the pretext by which them going to your land. Them want the oil, them want the gold, them want the mineral resources. That is what Traore recognize. That's why I'm running them out and say, watch out. I here's what dig up the land. Una dig up the land and una show we say at this una give we and our things. No man, you can't get more than we. Or if you come in our land, take out our mineral, and then when we look at that, the people them who dig out the minerals still poor, the country still poor, and you rich in Europe. I laugh. So some of the African need them to wake up. Some of the African them a wake up now. Them a say, it can't work so favor. You can't keep raping the land and build up Europe. And the people them there so I suffer so. No, it have to change, it have to turn around. It have to turn around. I want you listen to this. Listen to this parable here. Serious parable. Listen.
5 monkeys, a ladder, bananas at the top. None of them will climb, and none of them remember why. Imagine 5 monkeys in a cage, a ladder in the middle, bananas hanging at the top. Every time a monkey climbed for the bananas, ice-cold water sprayed every monkey in the cage. They screamed, they shivered, they hated it. So they made a new rule. The next time one of them moved toward the ladder, the other 4 attacked it, beat it down. No one was getting punished for someone else's curiosity again. The ladder became forbidden. The bananas became invisible. Then one by one, the monkeys were swapped out. A new monkey enters. It sees the bananas. It starts climbing. The other 4 attack before it reaches the second rung. Eventually, every original monkey is gone. The water has been turned off for years. The cage is now full of monkeys who have never been sprayed, who have never felt the cold, and yet none of them will go near the ladder. None of them know why. This is how culture works. You do this too. Following dress codes no one explained. Avoiding career paths your family rejected before you were born. Repeating beliefs about money, marriage, success that you never questioned. The water stopped years ago. You're still flinching. Pick one rule you've never questioned. Ask who put it there.
You understand where I'm going, so? You understand where I'm going with the 5 monkeys? You there with you still? Okay, so we are going through this now. We just play a thing about 5 monkeys a while ago, and we want you to examine it and tell yourself what you think it mean. Don't ask me, just you me I talk about now. Just figure it out and see what you can do with it.
5 monkeys, a ladder, bananas at the top. None of them will climb, and none of them remember why. Imagine 5 monkeys in a cage, a ladder in the middle, bananas hanging at the top. Every time a monkey climbed for the bananas, ice-cold water sprayed every monkey in the cage. They screamed, they shivered, they hated it. So they made a new rule. The next time one of them moved toward the ladder, the other 4 attacked it, beat it down. No one was getting punished for someone else's curiosity again. The ladder became forbidden. The bananas became invisible. Then one by one, the monkeys were swapped out. A new monkey enters. It sees the bananas. It starts climbing. The other 4 attack before it reaches the second rung. Eventually, every original monkey is gone. The water has been turned off for years. The cage is now full of monkeys who have never been sprayed, who have never felt the cold, and yet none of them will go near the ladder. None of them know why. This is how culture works. You do this too. Following dress codes no one explained. Avoiding career paths your family rejected before you were born. Repeating beliefs about money, marriage, success that you never questioned. The water stopped years ago. You're still flinching. Pick one rule you've never questioned. Ask who put it there.
Hear that? Did you hear that? Whole heap of people. I can recommend my book named The Egyptian Book of the Dead. Alright, named Coming Forth by Day. The Egyptian Book of the Dead. Tell you about these things. You never hear them in a school. You never hear it at school. You have to go do your own exploration. You have to go explore for yourself before you can really understand exactly how them set it. Because it was set. Them set it that you can't go further than what them say. Yes. You can learn as far as them want you to learn. Because what you learn is what them use to control you. Yes. And you're not going to say them a control you. Because you move up and down without chain on your foot, so you say you're free. You don't have to have chain on your foot for being enslaved. Because the chain is not necessarily something physical. Sometimes it is mental. Every time I hear that advertisement, it will flow off a laughter at it, believe you.
It's 1781. The British slave ship Zong is crossing the Atlantic. On board, over 440 enslaved Africans, packed so tightly they can barely breathe. The captain, Luke Collingwood, makes a fatal mistake. He navigates badly. Water runs low. And under British maritime law, there's a rule. Lost cargo can be insured. Dead slaves cannot. So the crew makes a calculation. If enslaved people die from illness, no money. If they are thrown overboard, insurance pays. And so, they choose murder. Over 3 days, the crew begins. Women and children first, pushed through cabin windows. Then men, dragged up and thrown into the sea. 132 human beings erased. Not for survival, for profit. When the ship reaches Jamaica, the owners don't hide it. They sue the insurance company. Their argument? The cargo was lost. British courts initially agree. The Solicitor General declares,
blacks are goods and property.
Mass murder, treated like broken merchandise. One man refuses to stay silent. Olaudah Equiano, a formerly enslaved African, exposes the case. Abolitionist Granville Sharp spreads the truth across Britain. The public is horrified. No one is charged with murder, but the Zong becomes a symbol, a turning point. In 1807, Britain finally abolishes the slave trade.
You hear that? You hear that? A portion of lotion, man. It's like a food. Yeah, it's like food, man, music.
Did you know that Napoleon's first major defeat didn't come from a European power, but from a small Caribbean island? That island was Haiti, and the battle was Vertières, a victory the world tried to forget. On November 18th, 1803, the Haitian army faced off against French forces at Fort Vertières in the final fight of a 13-year revolution. This war began in 1791 and cost tens of thousands of lives, but it led to something historic, the abolition of slavery in 1794. But when Napoleon Bonaparte took power, he wanted to bring slavery back. In 1802, he sent 30,000 troops to crush the rebellion. Leading them was General Leclerc, his brother-in-law. After Leclerc died of yellow fever, General Rochambeau took over. Then came the turning point. Led by Jean-Jacques Dessalines, the Haitians attacked. They were outgunned, but not outwilled. After 11 brutal hours, Rochambeau surrendered. In 1804, Haiti became the first black republic in the world, founded by formerly enslaved people who defeated an empire. This battle should be taught in every school. Please don't forget to like, share, and follow for more stories that history tried to erase.
Yes, I tell you, the amount of things we have to know, man. The amount of things we have to know. Not believe, to know. This is the cutting edge on RFM. The time is 12 o'clock. Alright, sir. I tell you, people have some things to say. We're glad someone listen still. We're glad someone listen, but some things the people are saying, man, I tell you, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But at least you think. At least you think, yeah. At least you think. I'm glad for that. I'm glad for that, because it's all about thinking and trying to figure out and understanding. Because I will put the thing them where you're going to hear, so you're not going to hear it nowhere else. Trust me, you're not going to hear it nowhere else. Either the music, the talking, or the tape them. Most likely you're not going to hear nowhere
Italy
else.
invaded Ethiopia, thinking it would take weeks. It took 6 hours to destroy them. In 1896, Italy wants to expand its East African colony. They present a treaty claiming Ethiopia is now their protectorate. Emperor Menelik II reads both versions, Amharic and Italian. The Italian version places Ethiopia under Italian control. The Amharic version does not. He rejects it publicly and prepares for war. March 1st, 1896. Adwa, northern Ethiopia. Menelik assembles nearly 100,000 troops, including Empress Taitu Batul leading her own battalion. Italy arrives with 17,000 soldiers and outdated maps. Their brigades split in the mountains. At dawn, Ethiopia attacks from higher ground. They surround them, outflank them, crush them. By noon, over 7,000 Italian soldiers are dead, 3,000 captured. Their general, Baratieri, flees. Italy signs the Treaty of Addis Ababa, recognizes Ethiopia's full sovereignty. Ethiopia becomes the only African nation to defeat European colonizers in battle and remain independent. One emperor who read the fine print. One battle that changed history.
Yes, that's Menelik and Taitu. You can't go read about it. Menelik and Taitu, the Battle of Adwa.
1850, Missouri. Robert Newsom buys a 14-year-old enslaved girl. Her name is Celia. On the journey home, he rapes her. She's his property now. He gives her a separate cabin. Not for privacy, for access. He comes whenever he wants. She can't say no, she's enslaved. For 5 years it continues. She becomes pregnant, gives birth to his child. Pregnant again, another child. 2 children born from rape. She's 19 now, pregnant a 3rd time. Her partner George finds out Newsom is the father. He tells Celia, "End the abuse or I'm leaving." Celia begs Newsom to stop. He refuses. She begs his daughters for help. They do nothing. June 23rd, 1855. Newsom comes to her cabin again. Celia grabs a stick, strikes him twice. He falls dead, her children sleeping in the same room. She drags his body to the fireplace, burns it through the night. When they discover Newsom missing, they interrogate Celia. She confesses immediately. Arrested, put on trial. Her lawyer, John Jameson, argues self-defense. Missouri law says any woman has the right to resist rape. The prosecutor's response, "She's not a woman, she's property." The judge instructs the all-white jury.
Enslaved women have no right to self-defense.
Guilty. December 20th, 1855. Celia is hanged. She's 19 years old. 5 years of rape. 2 children from her rapist. Killed him to stop the abuse. The law said she had no right to defend herself. 1850, Missouri. Robert Newsom buys a 14-year-old enslaved girl. Her name is Celia. On the journey home, he rapes her. She's his property now. He gives her a separate cabin. Not for privacy, for access. He comes whenever he wants. She can't say no, she's enslaved. For 5 years it continues. She becomes pregnant, gives birth to his child. Pregnant again, another child. 2 children born from rape. She's 19 now. Pregnant a 3rd time. Her partner George finds out Newsom is the father. He tells Celia, "End the abuse or I'm leaving." Celia begs Newsom to stop. He refuses. She begs his daughters for help. They do nothing. June 23rd, 1855. Newsom comes to her cabin again. Celia grabs a stick, strikes him twice. He falls dead, her children sleeping in the same room. She drags his body to the fireplace, burns it through the night. When they discover Newsom missing, they interrogate Celia. She confesses immediately. Arrested, put on trial. Her lawyer, John Jameson, argues self-defense. Missouri law says any woman has the right to resist rape. The prosecutor's response, "She's not a woman, she's property." The judge instructs the all-white jury.
Enslaved women have no right to self-defense.
Guilty. December 20th, 1855. Celia is hanged. She's 19 years old. 5 years of rape. 2 children from her rapist. Killed him to stop the abuse. The law said she had no right to defend herself.
It's that something when you believe. When you believe something, you believe this and you believe that. It's a dangerous thing, man. Because you have people make you believe things, you know. Because them keep saying it. Sometimes it come on automatically in your head. And you think it's true. And people don't want to know, say, belief is not something where it's tangible. Yeah, you can't say you know because you believe. Me believe this and I believe that. And then you use it now for maintain or sustain an argument or a position. A serious thing, this belief thing. Belief now go carry you go nowhere.
The history of Queen Nzinga is something special, not only because she was just a fantastic African figure, but because she was the first African queen I was ever introduced to upon my studies in African history. So today, we're going to talk about the history of the greatest Central African queen, Queen Nzinga. What up, African World? It's Home Team here, and welcome back to another video of African history, culture, and worldview. By supporting this channel on Patreon, you're helping in the creation of these videos and supporting this content. If you like access to full courses and sources, or you simply want to show your support, you may do so by clicking the Patreon link in the description box below. Queen Nzinga is one of our more popular queens from Central Africa. She's a sort of recognizable face because the diaspora has been introduced to her on several occasions. There's even a movie about her life. Queen Nzinga was born to the Mbundu people of Angola, a people who are oftentimes subject to the larger Congo Empire. Following a long tradition of women warriors in Africa, like the queens of ancient Nubia, Queen Nzinga was a warrior herself, literally participating in battle. But more importantly, she was an excellent statesman and diplomat. She shaped and molded local and Portuguese politics in her favor, successfully challenging Portuguese control over her kingdom in the 1600s through these means. Nzinga seized power during the rise of European expansion and trade in Central Africa around the time of the Atlantic slave trade. Challenges from the Portuguese and other European powers, such as the Dutch, prompted a series of reactions from her kingdom, the Kingdom of Ndongo. The Portuguese arrived in the Congo region in 1483 and managed to secure a coastal colony at Luanda by 1575 with the support of the larger Congo kingdom. The Portuguese, in particular, exerted tremendous pressure on the Kingdom of Ndongo through a Portuguese official named Bento Cardoso, who devised a system in 1608 that demanded the delivery of slaves to the Portuguese through an Ndongo noble. In the event that the noble failed to deliver the slaves, the noble was in turn enslaved himself. To understand how the Portuguese were able to amass such power in the Congo region is because of European diplomacy. Around 1611, the Portuguese had much support from the larger Congo Empire and their rulers, the Mani-Congo. And the Portuguese also had support from rogue warriors in the Mangala, who were notorious for their military dominance. This combination put the Kingdom of Ndongo in an impossible situation, as they had virtually everyone against them, African and European. Understanding this political climate during this time is pivotal in comprehending the genius of Queen Nzinga, as she largely neutralized all these threats. The Portuguese began to mobilize with the assistance of the Mangala warriors, nearly bringing Ndongo to its knees. Queen Nzinga, no doubt, came to power in dangerous times, but her rise to power was not without controversy. The Mbundu people embraced strict constraints on female political power and generally resisted attempts to organize into larger confederations. Despite this, Nzinga managed to overcome all of this and present herself as ruler of the Mbundu through political acumen. When Queen Nzinga's brother came to the throne, he targeted Nzinga. Nzinga was reportedly the daughter of a bedwarmer, and her brother was seen as the legitimate ruler. Her struggle for legitimacy proved to cause much contention in the royal Mbundu household. Thus, Nzinga soon fled Ndongo, but returned to negotiate a treaty with the Portuguese at Luanda in 1622, claiming to represent the Kingdom of Ndongo. In this negotiation, she's famously portrayed by a Dutch artist speaking with a Portuguese ambassador on top of a slave, as the Portuguese refused to provide her a seat during negotiations. She certainly wasn't going to entertain that disrespect, hence the portrait exemplifying her resistance to supposed Portuguese dominion. Before securing an audience with the Portuguese, Nzinga accepted Catholicism in symbolic form, as it was an act of political expediency helping her secure the Ndongo throne. After her proclamation of sole ruler of Ndongo, her brother is said to have died under mysterious circumstances in 1623. As mentioned before, Queen Nzinga was a skillful diplomat, warrior, and politician in that she secured support of major European powers by converting to Catholicism, as well as gaining the support of escaped slave communities to consolidate her power base in the region. Nzinga was surrounded by African rivals and European challengers to Portuguese power in the region, while leader of Ndongo. She was able to find middle ground through a series of alliances with both her African rivals, such as the Mangala, and European challengers, such as the Dutch. She offered escaped slaves their freedom in exchange for their loyalty and made an alliance with the Dutch to circumvent Portuguese demands. Confederations between Ndongo and neighboring African groups were created to gain control of slave routes. Queen Nzinga also organized a guerrilla army and appointed her own sisters as war leaders. She personally led her troops into battle, took the title of Ngola or king, and even kept male concubines. When relationships with the Portuguese began to crumble around 1624, Queen Nzinga's strategic alliance with the Mangala and escaped slaves from Portuguese-held territories greatly aided in consolidating her power. For some time, Queen Nzinga had to flee Ndongo for Matamba. Once there, she created an entirely new government. Through the 1630s, Nzinga used her armies to block Portuguese influence in the region, and by the 1640s had forged an alliance with the Dutch. This enabled Queen Nzinga to build up her base of power in Matamba and dominate areas previously controlled by the Portuguese. While Queen Nzinga was on the throne, the Portuguese could not get a stronghold over the region, and all attempts at her life by the Portuguese failed miserably as she continually outwit them. Queen Nzinga is remembered as a remarkable leader and brilliant military strategist. Today, she's respected as the mother of Angola.
Yes, serious woman that all them women never know about, you know. Yeah, man, all them women never should have know about. But how we gonna know about them? Them not gonna put them nowhere if we go find out. That's why we have to do them kind of program, yeah. Because entire hear the name again, it will click something in your head if you go somewhere. And even if you pass somewhere, you see a book, and you see it marked Queen Nzinga. More than likely, you go to want to see, say, boy, you know, say, I hear that name they call already. Promoter program. You go in at the bookstore and you see it. I watch TV. And you hear the name, it clicks up in your head and you start to watch it. And so them things go, it's a psychological thing. You know, that's just like for them things. For them things not go long to grab you, you know. Them theoretical advertisement couple seconds long and it's stuck in your brain. So. As we say, we take the phone call them. If no phone call, we just continue to do what we do, like this.
What if I told you the most powerful spy network in apartheid South Africa was run by maids and gardeners? In 1976, Winnie Mandela discovered something incredible. 2.3 million African domestic workers had access to every white household and government building in the country. They were completely invisible to their employers. These women cleaned offices where classified documents sat on desks. They served tea during secret meetings about mass deportations to Bantustans. Winnie turned them into the most sophisticated intelligence operation the ANC ever had. When the Soweto uprising exploded in 1976, her network was already in place. Maids passed messages between student leaders. Gardeners reported police movements in real time. The apartheid government never saw it coming. While they searched for high-tech spy equipment and trained operatives, the real intelligence was coming from the women serving their morning coffee. The most powerful resistance network was hiding in plain sight, one tea tray at a time.
But you never hear about that. Winnie Mandela organized up the woman them who serve in the white man house. It's about Winnie Mandela and how she called for violence against the apartheid system. That's how she get banned in a whole heap of country. Because them accuse her of necktie killing. What is it? Is what them do is take the rubber tire and throw over the sellout them and light the rubber tire. That's a dangerous thing that, but I saw them work them thing. Winnie Mandela was part of that revolutionary force that bring the white man to him knee. Yes.
Motor.
Yes, sir.
Honorable Doctor. Greetings in the name of the King Emperor Haile Selassie the First. Don't know how him run the thing, you know?
Give thanks.
So how the eye family?
We are good, man. Yeah, man, everyone here, man.
Well, I greatest that, you know, because life is how we come to live and live it abundantly. You see me, I say?
That me I say too.
Whole heap of things are going on in a motor.
You see that?
And it's like the world I draw a card, you know. Like I tell you, say, the book where them use right now is a book where them call Just Publicum Europea. You know, see, no most of the earth, same thing. After the new law where them are use. And under the guise of criminality, criminality. The leaders of the world are use war to step aside from them criminal indictment where come. Netanyahu started first with him long war them came under indictment. My commander-in-chief, I give him the respect there. Kind of shaky, I know, but I follow Netanyahu, which is not a good thing, because we're not supposed to follow a leader. You see me, I say. And I get involved in things they shouldn't involve in. The Jamaica government, shaky, bad. Most of me I tell you from my knowledge of things and facts. I don't talk from no foolish talk. It's about 30, I'll give them about that much number, about 30 members in a parliament right now to undergo indictment, or 30 of them, see it. I mean, I split it down the middle and say about 15 from the PMP and 15 from the JLP. And the reason for that is the corruption. Like me tell you, say the consensus where them did put in a 2019, they say them are going to transform and reform the system politically, the police force and all of these things. Them don't do none of that. Them don't do none of that. See, the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce, Janice Silvera, so she name, Janice Silvera, KD Knight's son, were in charge of the Jamaica, what do you call it? The Jamaica private sector, and about 4 or 5 reverend, Dr. Trevor Man, who were involved in it too, and some other people. Sua Boswella, and a few others. All of them people, including the Prime Minister, signed the document of the consensus of Jamaica to say the police, them are going to change them ways of how them solve crime. Muta, me study law, Muta, me is a polymath, me study whole heap of thing, because Imperial Majesty say, and if you learn, I know what go on. See? Now, watch this. The police, them are kill the youth, them. And I say XYZ. Now, the youth, them are keep up arms house. And I try to tell them, say, load the arms house, because it's not going to work. Because you run the thing, and you have to get punished for that. But in law, there's a thing where them call the perception of innocence. See, you must give a man the ability to come before the court and make the court make the determination. So the police now override that, and that is a basic right of human to have the perception of innocence according to British law, English common law, whatever law they have to run the world. That is a dominant structure within the law force. The man who killed the woman there, bulging at St. James, they might charge him for murder. And it now going to stick, Muta. I tell you that right now, because of the fact that if it stick, the Prime Minister have to get charged for accessory before the fact, and the Minister of Justice have to get the same charge, accessory before the fact. So it now going to stick. So we know so that is a sham. See? The word I'm going to use to describe the whole thing now, where they might deal with, is that thing where I call inimical, sophomoric actions of the government of Jamaica is detrimental to the well-being of the people. Okay?
So tell me what the word then when you just say mean. What it mean? I know the whole of it so bright. I know the whole of it bright.
Inimical.
Yeah.
Inimical means you have a hatred towards the people or the situation that come about. The sophomoric or sophomania means to say you feel like say you're more intelligent more than the people and we express them concern. In reality, you're an idiot. You don't know what's going on. Okay? And it's just for me classify them. Because when Dr. Chang, I not see how he make them statement, even though them say in a parliament you can't make any statement because you can't be charged for the statements that you make, even though they may be reckless. But it come like in a litigation. We go study law to a certain level, you know. I book up on a case in California, way back in, I must say, 1920 something. And the judge will tell the man, say, they can come a court and tell that, you know. And it's no problem because all is good in litigation. So people don't know that when them see case go on and them know say a liar tell, you know, you can't do that in a court. That is justifiable by law in the court. See? So it's the same thing them do when them go in at the parliament. Them can't sue whatever them say because them can't get charged for it because them under the way them call qualified immunity. Now, how me see the thing, you know, when His Imperial Majesty was attacked by the Italian regime, saying, we's not warriors, you know, we don't have no big gun for go shoot and hunt nobody, you know. So he went to the people who have big gun and thing and said to them, say, listen, right now, not transgress, you know, and XYZ, boom, boom, boom. And they came to the aid of him. I say, from my perspective, and I connection with the executive branch of the United States, I am going to make a request to the government of the United States to send in the Night Stalker them along with my brothers from Mars.
Hold on. You going to send the message there to them from here, so?
Yeah, no, I did not for them region.
No, but I mean, when you say it, no, you say it too. And
yeah, I have said no upon a public, listen, I have given a public concept, you know.
So them are going to hear it?
Yeah, them are going to hear it. Just like when I talk to you idea when the ship there, you know, I send a message, you know, to the code, you know. And them turn off the light. You know.
So you make them turn it off?
Well, the code that them do what they want to do. You see me?
No, but you carry the argument down at a different level. You know. You tell me, say, no, the thing where you say on the radio, that's why the light turn off?
Yeah.
Okay, sir, all right. You win.
Carry on with it, you know.
Go on, talk,
Muta.
All right, so why you make them turn off the light? Why you make them turn off the light?
Well, it's not to turn off the light, you know. What they must show is when you send out the code.
You send out a code and you are on the radio and say,
turn off the light.
Like because you send the code. Because you send the code.
Well,
so may I ask you now why you send a may I ask you why you send a code to make the soldier them, the American soldier them turn off the light? Why you do that?
No, it's not say I make them turn off the light. I send a code to them.
And them turn off the light.
Yeah.
Then you make them turn it off because you send the code.
Yeah.
Yes, so I'm asking you, why is it? What is it that? What is the reason for you send a code there and make them turn off the light?
To make the Jamaica government know say them can't stop this. This have come for them.
Stop what?
Like
Can't stop what?
Full force.
Can't stop what? Where them can't stop?
Where? You see what happened to Maduro?
No, man. Nobody go about no Maduro, man. You are telling me say you responsible for make the light turn off. May I ask you now, why is it that you make the light turn off at the time when it turn off? Why you do that?
Why I make them turn off the light?
Yeah. I that you say, you know.
To make the Jamaica government know say, no matter who you see me, you go call up simple and talk, and you feel me have no consequence. So, me give them a code, and them shut down the place to make the good government know, say, listen, watch what you're doing, be careful. Because, as them say, the natives are restive.
So let me ask you a question. What else can you do? Since you're so powerful, what else can you do for rectify certain situations in Jamaica? Because you say they're America, and you see America make them turn off the light in Jamaica. What else can you do to make them rectify certain things in Jamaica?
Can't tell you that.
Why you can't tell me?
Because I have to just do it. And
they
then
know your
they will see the
company.
result.
They know your company radio and make them turn out the light.
Because that, you never know, sir. I saw it going, I say.
No, but you tell me a while ago, me don't know if you didn't know it before. Me never know nothing. Me I say, why?
Then that I tell you, it's a move.
So you're not going to say nothing there. You're not going to say nothing now.
No, you're the thing work now.
No, you're not going to say nothing to what me I say.
Yeah, me I tell you.
Yeah.
Jamaica, in a delicate situation. See? The Chinese, them have equipment at Jamaica we shouldn't be dead. See? Okay? U.S. government.
Like what?
Eh?
Like what?
The Chinese, them have weapons of war in Jamaica right now.
Okay. That shouldn't be there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be there.
The American have any?
Eh?
The American have any thing down here where shouldn't be there?
No, the American have no need to have nothing there because the American have the right next door. Two tools them sending to C-130 or C-5 Galaxy and jump in the place.
Yeah.
But what I say to you, Muta, is I work with a team. See?
Which team?
And the team vast.
Which team?
Yeah. And a long time I work with the team.
So what you say? Is an undercover agent for America that you say?
No, I not undercover nothing. I is a special ops.
Yeah.
I used to work with a man named Oliver Nart. You ever hear about him?
Yeah, I mean, if you hear about Oliver Nart, but we know, man.
All right.
You see?
All right.
It amazing that you should have company radio and taught them something there. Show you used to there in the army. You big up Mr. Trump every time you come on. And now you have to tell me now, say, you make the light turn off in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know, sound like you get tired. You sound like Donald Trump now. You sound like Donald Trump.
No.
The main
because the light turn off. Don't the light turn off.
Them no could say me turn it off too.
Yeah, but you that justify the turning off of the light.
No, but you can't justify you turning off the light.
No, because I send a code.
Yeah, but me can't say me make them turn off the light.
Yeah, but if I ask you, say, all right, Muta, you send the code, and what was the return of the code? The return of the code was them turn off the light to show me that them acknowledge the code will come.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you say it on the radio, you never talk about no light. When you say
listen to me.
Them know the code.
Yeah, and them could have do more various other things, you know. Because, Muta, let me tell you something.
Change the subject.
When you join the military in America,
the subject. Brethren, change the subject.
Yeah.
Change the subject, Rasta.
When me ask.
No, wait there. You have to change the subject?
Yeah, me have to change the subject.
Yeah, change the subject. Yeah.
Yeah. The government of Jamaica saying have a corruptive element where work down there.
Okay.
And it must be corrected. Okay?
Who going to correct it?
The people. The people.
No, you're up there, so you're a Trump your leader, you know. You're told I the people.
Yeah, but
you're a Trump your leader, and you're up America.
Yeah. Well, man. We'll go forward again to his Imperial Majesty.
No, Imperial Majesty not coming on nothing, man. Every time you call, you mention Donald Trump. So may I say, you up America there, again praises to Donald Trump. I say to you now, say, we don't have to know. You can't stay up there so now, come tell me now, say, the people. Because you work with American government.
So, listen, as a Jamaican, you know.
That don't mean you can't work with a Jamaican government. You work with American government.
But I can't work with the Jamaican government because the Jamaican government don't want to work with I.
So the American government not corrupt. It work with you. American government not corrupt.
The Jamaican government corrupt.
American government not corrupt.
American government have corruption in there. All governments in the world have corruption.
Yeah, but you praise Donald Trump all the while.
Well, listen to me. I have to tell you again. in this thing, them have what them call decorum and protocol.
Brethren, you hear what you say all the while. Change the subject. You get catch, man. Them catch you, brethren. Change the subject. Them catch you.
No, what I say.
Them catch
the
you,
Jamaica
change the subject.
Corrupt.
Yeah, the American government corrupt. More corrupt. So
yeah,
change the subject.
Change the subject. So we're not going to talk about the American government. We're talking about the Jamaican government.
No, but me no want to talk about the Jamaican government because corruption you talk about.
Yeah.
And nobody no corrupt like America. The American government are the most corrupt government in the world right now. So nobody come talk about the Jamaican. No, watch your man. You can't give praises to the biggest corruption and then talk about the corruption down here, so.
So why I can't talk about the corruption there? Because the corruption is there.
Then the corruption, no, but you have to dance a yard before you dance abroad. You're there yard.
You know me yard.
America your yard. No, America your yard. America your yard.
Listen.
America your yard.
America
you say that all the while.
Yeah. America is the allegiance power. America is the allegiance power. See?
Brethren, you get caught, man. You get caught, man. Them catch you.
No, we not get caught.
You get catch, man. You get caught, man.
No, we are using the strategy.
I don't know strategy I use. I don't strategy.
What do you mean when I use strategy?
Yeah, man.
You ask that question, Muta.
You're an American citizen.
You can fight the system.
You're a soldier. You're an American citizen. You're a soldier in the army. And your leader is Donald Trump. And don't stay over this. Don't stay over this now and I tell we over here, so say the government corrupt. We don't know say the government corrupt over here, so. But you over this, so. So if you know say the government corrupt over here, so what can you tell me different from where you can tell the government up there, so?
As
far as corruption. You can't change nothing in America.
Listen.
You can't change nothing in America. You can't change nothing in America. You could have turned off light more.
Listen to me.
So you can't change nothing in Jamaica. You can't change nothing in Jamaica. So me could talk about girlfriend and man and woman argument and them something there.
Muta.
Your wife? Your wife all right?
Yeah, my wife good, man. How
much children the man have? How much children you have?
Well, a lady did tell me long time, so don't count them. So I don't count them.
So you have a whole heap of picnic then?
Well, I have a few.
So you take care of them though?
Yeah, man. What you mean? Me take care of people where me don't know.
No, me talk about where you know. The picnic them where you know.
Yeah, because listen to me, Muta. Listen to me. We could go into the philosophical and the spiritual.
Brethren, me no want to go into that because you're a Trump man and you tell me about Jamaican government corrupt. That's what you tell me. You tell me, say, you're going to stand up over America now and start telling me how to rectify something in Jamaica when you are telling me say you like half like in Jamaica. That means he's a spy for America.
No, it's not a spy. It's not a spy.
Yeah, man. You work with the American government.
It's a connection. It's a
and you
connection.
Come on radio and I tell everybody say you work with the American government.
Yeah, because listen to me. Everyone needs an alliance. And
your alliance is to Donald Trump.
The alliance is
to Donald Trump.
Power.
No, your alliance is to Donald Trump. Your alliance is to Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is the president.
If Donald Trump call you and say ready for go battle, you're going to go.
Yeah, according to the rules. Yeah.
That me I say. If Donald Trump call you kill some Jamaican, you go kill them. I kill some Cuban. If him call you, if I go to Cuba, go kill Cuban. You go do it.
No, we go to war.
No, that me I say. If Donald Trump call you now, if you go to Cuba, go kill some Cuban, you go and go for kill them. That is the
I'm not going to go kill them.
The way I'm going to
go kill them.
Where you going to do? If Donald Trump say if you go to kill him, if Exit say no, if Exit say if you go at Cuba now, if you go kill some Cuban, you go and go kill them. Because you're an American lucky.
No, over the thing, man.
I don't want over what you say. I don't want over nothing what you say. I don't want over nothing what you say.
Yeah, because you have to go overstand the thing what go
There's
on.
nothing to overstand in what you're
You need
saying.
an alliance, brother. You
There's
need an
nothing,
alliance.
there's
Change the
nothing to
thing.
understand what you're saying. More than you're
What?
lucky. You're brainwashed.
No.
You're a total
No, it's not
brainwashed person.
straight,
You give credence to Donald
That's
Trump.
it,
If a war start now with America and Cuba, and Donald Trump say, all the people them who align with America have to go over this or now, go kill some Cuban, you want to go.
Well,
Simple.
when the orders come, you follow the orders.
Then that me I say, you go. You go kill Cuban.
Yeah, when the orders come.
So you go kill
But
Cuban.
the alliance is necessary for betterment within the condition of life.
What you talking about?
The alliance, you see,
Bridget,
you miss the bigger picture. Me I tell you that.
no bigger
you
picture.
miss the bigger picture.
Me could talk about
What you
something
mean?
else, Bridget. Me could talk about something. Cause the man, me don't know where you come from. You could either trap me and know I don't even know. You could either trap me and know I don't
No,
even know.
listen to
You
me.
could either trap me because I don't trust you. Me not trust you, no, Bridget.
A Rastafari we are dealing with.
No, everybody can say that. Anybody can say that. You could either trap me and know. You could either tape me and know if you go get Donald Trump. You could either tape me and know if you go get Donald Trump.
For what? For what?
I don't
when
know.
you stand up for the people,
You
when you
have
stand up
code.
for the
You
rights
have
of the
code.
people,
You have code. You have code.
Eh?
You have code. You're a spy.
Yeah.
You're a spy. You're
No,
a
not a
overcover
spy.
Yeah, you're a spy. You're
No.
a spy. You have code for
we
turn
have
off
special
like that,
ops.
Jamaica.
Special ops different
That
from spy.
burst. Yeah, them not see it on TV. Mrs. Special Ops on TV and what them do, you know. Mrs. Special Ops on TV and what them do.
Yeah.
Them Uncle Lion to right now, not even to the democracy. Them are lying to Donald
Listen to
Trump. You are a spy
you get
for
it
America.
wrong.
Brethren, you're a spy
You
for
get it wrong, Muta.
You call every time when I talk about Haile Selassie, you don't have nothing to do with Haile Selassie. American government you work with.
He run the thing. He run the thing.
Run with what?
Let me tell you something.
Run with what? Run with.
We are enough man to our Rastafari.
You gone over long. You gone nearly half a while now.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, we are enough man to our Rastafari, you know. You understand what I say something? And then want to put Rastafari in the context of what they want it in. Rastafari is a universal liberty for everyone.
Yeah.
And everyone have to come with freedom, knowing and knowledge of things. I mean, I'm sure you say Rastafari run the thing.
Including Donald
Trump. And the alliance is to get rid of the corruption in Jamaica.
They want to in America.
That's a my effort.
So what I'm in America?
What?
And I get rid of it in America.
That's never to deal with that.
Corruption. No, but how you mean you have to deal with it? You know, you are the alliance of Donald Trump. If Donald Trump tell you to go to Cuba,
is the structure.
If Donald Trump tell you to go to Cuba and go kill some Cuban, you're going to go. Because that is where your alliance
because
is.
The structure of the military order moves.
They're not lying. Yeah, they're not lying. They're not, you're lying. You're lying to American government. You're lying to government of American government.
Yeah, but I am a Jamaican national. I'm born in Jamaica.
Yeah, but you're a Jamaican. You're an American soldier in the army for kill people.
Yeah.
Where America send you to go kill.
Yeah, that's what soldiers do. We go to war. Yes, of course.
And if them tell you, say, that little boy don't pan the radio there where I give trouble over night time. I'm going to tell you long there to go bomb up in place. You go. Because you have to follow orders.
Yeah, you follow orders. Yeah.
Then that me not trust you. Me not trust you. Me not like you. And me not want to hear nothing from you. Because you talk damn foolishness.
Mota, Rastafari come first. I'm never tell you this.
Go smoke some ganja.
I love you.
Go smoke ganja.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Listen to me. Ganja,
I love you.
You want some ganja?
Hear me, you know?
Me not smoke ganja, but I tell you, I recommend ganja to you.
Yeah, listen to me, I say. Listen to me, I say. Love you with great admiration and respect to the bone. But I'm going to tell you this, Muta. You don't overstand the thing. You don't overstand the thing.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So now I'm not there to talk about. I agree with you. I don't understand.
More like more strength.
All right, give thanks.
Big up our real friend. Yeah, we love you every day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Blessed. I'm a greatest visit was to go and see Winnie Mandela at our house. And believe you me, I never ever know so this woman know me. I was shocked when I go into her house and she says me she run go in a fair house and take out one of my CD them for me sign it. Believe you me, I was totally surprised. She hugged me up like say me and I long time friend. She passed away now. But she was a different kind of woman. Different kind of woman. And who died right in the struggle of African people. You mentioned Nzinga. We just play a tape about Nzinga and this woman, this other woman who get raped. And when she was 19, she killed the man who keep raping her. And them say she guilty. And them kill her. The law says she is not a person. She's a commodity. So when a man now recognize all them women here, how can you not be involved in the struggle and liberation of African people? African people me I talk about. African people. That are the liberation struggle where we are work with. You understand? Not madness. Madness. The version they company and call some big name, big word, all the while. Have you seen him in the army? But he might live out a nightmare. Sir, they used to live out a nightmare, though. Because him not left out Donald Trump. Him not left him out. Him swear allegiance to the President of America. And him is a Jamaican. And then him come tell me now, or we, about the corruption in Jamaica. What a thing. The corruption in Jamaica. We don't know about the corruption in Jamaica. We don't know that. I mean, I want to, as a matter of fact, I'm jealous when I hear a man talk them way there, you know, about Jamaica. Even though I know say Jamaica stay away, but I'm jealous, I'm vexed. And put on top of it, I'm talk this madness about how he make the light lock off. Yeah, I tell you, what kind of thing? Look like, hey, brethren, you want some Jamaican ganja? Yeah. Mine a fentanyl, them a give up there, you know. Mine a fentanyl, them a give up there, you know. You want some Jamaican ganja? Say you turn off the light, you send the code. And guess what, over my program, you send the code. Sir, you don't know really think about it. The light lock off before the program come on back. Because weekend the light lock off, I think. And on Wednesday the program come on. Maybe on the Wednesday before him send the code. You know, there's something wrong with them people, man. And them always find a cutting edge for spring up. We take some phone call, you know. We don't stop take the phone call. We don't stop take the phone call them. We take the phone call them, believe you me. I say, what a judgment from Mutabaruka. To find out them people they will call me. Them not call no else, you know. No. And me are the only madman them call. You know, see, I mean, give them a long time. No other radio station now go make a man attack if man no want guest speak up on the program. No other radio station now go make the man talk all half hour and I may have him there attack half hour. I tell you. I tell you, believe you be. I have to smile. The British come every time I talk about. That's why Mandingo vex with him, so you know. Mandingo call me that vex, you know. That's why Mandingo vex, because he ever talk about Trump. He never yet call and no mention Trump. And at the same Britain I mention Haile Selassie. He's a Rasta that. And then I tell me say I'm like a lie with the code. Man, you want some, if you go up your wife, Rasta. Go up your wife and feel good, because when you talk, you know, come like, people are listening to you, I say, I will Muta get them people there from Rasta. Yes, EL.
Muta.
Yeah.
Muta. Yes,
man.
May I tell you, man, me here, you know, say me, how me hate the brother there, man. The brother, the guy there. Yeah, man, hate the guy there more than Pfizer, man.
You hear the whole of the argument? You hear the whole of the argument?
Yeah, man, me hear it. No, me miss the part.
You never hear what them say, you black happy line. You never hear him say the code him send why the light lock off in Jamaica. Army code.
Code in him head.
No, code. COD. A COD code. A number.
Really, yeah, man. Mentally enslaved, man. Sick, man. Rasta that, man. You can't deal with Haile Selassie and a praise a racist murderer like
the man say, if I ask him, then suppose to know if Donald Trump as an army man and who say a Rasta now, if Donald Trump say you go to Cuba, if you go kill some Cuban, you da kill them. Him say I follow orders.
Yeah, man. Cuban and Jamaicans too.
But that me I said to him, I kill Jamaica them too.
Of course. That's perfect slave, that man.
No, that's and if Doug and the rat attack, you know, all them call Haile Selassie, I say, but wait, why this brother call Haile Selassie so? And in the same mouth like Donald Trump. I mean, you talk about Donald Trump and you talk about Haile Selassie. I mean, what kind of madness? Anyway.
Exactly. Total madness, man. Perfect slave, man. And it go to show you some of the sick people where we have in our race where we have to get rid of them, man, by any means necessary. As
but it make me start wonder if him is really a spy and him keep track of my program.
Yes. But of course it is a spy.
Get track of my program.
Yeah, man. You know? And I try to program me.
Star, man, we could talk about your Prime Minister, you know. Him gone.
Yeah, well, you know, for many weeks, may I tell you the pressure them with Star under. And him a try hold out till him just had to go. And you know, one of the things we talk about, at least, him a ball, you know, I say, at least, him get rid of the poison of so-called anti-Semitism.
Anti-Semitism.
Yeah, which me and you know, say, the Jews are not the only Semites. Arabs are
Semite. Yeah.
Exactly. So the stupid thing. Yes, exactly. Stupid and thing. You know, and you know, right towards the end, what the real problem, him a promise to give more arms, drones, and things to Ukraine to fight Russia. And so rather than do things to suit the people in Britain, he might use the money and all of them things. Exactly.
Hold on, Mandingo.
Yes, Muta. Yeah, man. So, Keir Starmer, get him come up and man. Remember when kick out Jeremy Corbyn out of the Labour Party? How he's against those and try to get rid of Diane Abbott the MP whose parents are Jamaican both because the Africans get the most racism and things. Yes, and no, she's still in her post because we as people stand up for her because we know say he may not try to get rid of her because the point out that we suffer racism more than the Irish and other things and so yeah man. So she
so who think I will be the Prime Minister now? Who think I will be the Prime Minister? Who are the Prime Minister?
So, it looked like the one on the Burnham, you know. Who Starmer was trying to prevent from becoming an MP because Burnham can only go for being a Prime Minister if he's an MP. So he resigned from being Mayor of Manchester and take a seat that was up for election and win that answer. So because before when he was trying to do that, Starmer and him cronies them block him from doing that. But when an ex-MP say he might give up to make Burnham can come in and Burnham came in and win and defeat reform that was gonna win, but when Burnham come in, him win and beat racist reform with the boy Nigel Farage, you know, lead and be popular and them thing there, you know. So Burnham, but as a lot of people are saying, is about 6 prime ministers in the past 10 years in Britain, you know. 6. So it go for sure, man. You know, it go for sure about 6 prime ministers.
You think that there's a possibility of England going back in the European Union?
There is a possibility because it is plain that prices of everything have gone up, things have become worse, and more people have coming over from France to come to Britain than before. And the whole thing about Brexit is that they are going to prevent migration, and also things will be better financially. But things have become worse because they have to pay duty. Things coming from the European Union where they never used to have to pay before, and things is a disaster. One Boris Johnson bring Britain into people in a serious situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. And what is as fact has been happening, them been doing every little thing in little ways to get back privileges where them used to have in the EU without being officially in the EU. You know what I'm saying there? Yeah. Making deals and things. Yes. See, because them in a boat, so them would have get help from the USA and thing, you know, so the EU can go away and thing. But Trump doing business with nobody except himself.
Trump wants some business, you know. He wants some help, you know.
Yes, he's under pressure because when he tried with Iran has not worked.
Now work.
You know, man, totally backfire. And you see the thing when he bring off in a Venezuela and thing. People in Venezuela are vexed now because things to them have become even harder because them not see no benefit.
No, we don't take away the oil from the people. The oil him use, the oil him go fire now. And the oil him go fire.
Exactly. And the people in Venezuela, even those who never too mind, as they say, it not benefit them. Them not getting no benefit out of them oil. Because, as you say, it's only the oil him go for, and him not go feed to benefit Venezuelans. It's for himself.
Yeah, big people, Family business.
Yes. So people have the girl, the Rodriguez, who come in and I go along with him. Yes.
So
and I see that Nicolas Maduro was doing the right thing. You understand what I deal with? Yeah, man. And I tell you, them have a horrific thing on a man where a homosexual teacher guy in a 37 man kill off him adopted son. Him and him partner, homosexual partner. Yeah, in a Liverpool there. Them adopt the child, look a boy with about 9 months, and
Yeah.
A lot of injuries and thing, man, and kill off the picnic, man. As you know,
Why
you
them
and I
kill him?
know.
Why them
There's
kill him?
no way in which homosexuals, couple, lesbians and things supposed to have that no picnic. They can't have no picnic.
No, but why him kill him? Why him kill him? Why him kill him?
Just sadistic, numerous injuries and them thing there. Yeah. Yeah, man. Him name Verily.
So him gone to prison door.
Yes. And them say that he will never be released from prison. Never be released from prison. And him partner who with him, him homosexual partner who with him, get 25 years. You know
so
what I mean?
To the youth, where the youth
in the month before the little youth death, the youth named Preston, the little boy, he was taken to hospital 3 times.
Oh, me hear about it, you know. Me hear about it, yes.
Yes, man. Wicked man.
Me hear about it.
First, we have nosebleed and seizure. Second time with a rash and bruising. And on the third occasion, with a fractured left elbow. Yeah, man. And the boy, Varley, B-A-R-L-E-Y, tell medical staff that him left the child in the bath for 2 or 3 minutes and returned to find him submerged. That wicked boy, you know. But him dry, you know, and there was no evidence he had swallowed water. But I tell you, the medics were unable to revive Preston, and he was pronounced dead at the hospital. And a postmortem found 40 external and internal trauma injuries to the child's body. With consistent, forcible penetration and sexual abuse. Yes. Sexual abuse and using phallus penis. Yes.
How old him was? How old the youth was?
The boy was about 2 years old.
2?
Yes. That thing, yes, was adopted from him at 9 months.
2-year-old?
You know? Yes, about that man. Wicked was adopted after 9 months, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I know you mentioned a stranger call. You talk about him. Come on, Father, brother.
No, man, they don't talk about stranger call, man. My brethren, man.
When you talk about him?
In touch
when you mention him? You mentioned him last week?
Yes. I think I did.
Stranger call,
you know? Stranger man. Me and him always in touch, man. Man, we're from Ska, true to Rocksteady, true to reggae. You know what I mean? You know? One of the biggest with them.
Still a tour.
Yeah, man, I sing with Patsy, man, from Ska days there.
Stranger
yes,
Patsy,
and the tune, the rough and tough, man, champion tune where him brother Cuttings they play Duke Reed sound, use and fling down Caxton, Sir Caxton downbeat sound, and I think another sound, man, in a 62, another sound I play nearby and thing. And Wayman Gladson and this will sing Just Like a River, the reggae tune there, you know, and enough of that tune bang around with Lester Sterling and when you call my name, man, yeah, man, stranger, man, great performer, man, we not stop tour and them thing there. And the favorite saying to me is more life. That's a standard phrase, more life. More life,
man,
you know.
Really. Him son used to tour with me, you know. Him son used to tour with me.
Yeah, man, him son Wilburn.
As a drummer.
Yeah, man, Squidley, the drummer.
Yeah.
Drummer.
Tour with me all
remember,
over.
you used to see Squidley down a mall where you used to get with China. In that time. Yeah, man. High times. Yeah, man. For real, man. You know, so me in touch with Squidley now because him have him father phone. You know, so him see
him just do album. Him just do an album with artists, long time artists we work with. Him just do an album.
Yeah, man. And you know, yeah, man, for real. And you know what I love how Niger withdraw from the International Criminal Court in The Hague. saying that is a neo-colonialism. They're not true. Because I want the African people them target. But people like Tony Blair and Donald Trump and all of them people there. And them to go to ICC.
Netanyahu, especially Netanyahu.
And Netanyahu. It's them and them to go to ICC. And them are the war criminals to go to ICC.
Genocide.
You know, the Bush. Yes. Bush them and thing. Yes. You know. I'm only target African people. You know. For real. Serious thing. You know.
We're going to move.
All right. So keep the strength, you know, and, and just blast up some. Yeah, man, and just blast up the stranger code, man. And if it done and Lego, then they could quote Donald Trump, brother, them, man, about a chat about Selassie. No, Selassie is a quote of one of the biggest enemies that about him send code and turn off electricity. But he want electric shock.
I want them shade down their laugh too. Shade their laugh.
Because she know me vex.
I don't shade down there.
They cool them, man.
Oh, Shane, I don't shade down there, though. Him not answer.
Yeah, man, I mean, man.
You don't answer, yeah.
You
you're going to can't sleep,
Rasta. A cool like that, man, to get rid of, man.
No, we are so Shane, you never did that laugh, Bridget.
Yes, man.
I tell you, man. No.
Yeah, man. They look brother there, man. They look guy there. You know?
He might hear you.
The man Trump is dumb.
He might hear you.
Yeah, him fear me. Me, man, didn't go say that. You look men, man. Muta, you know the people don't know the words that we really want to say, you know. But
nobody has said it. Yeah, you not say it. All right, we're going to move on.
No, man, you know that.
A break time. All right. Every day we just stay, you know. We go to the last lap, you know, so we'll come forward there. 2 o'clock with the stepping razor, the art of war, different program. We want to feature a thing tomorrow as it pertains to the people them who the government of America claim to them to bypass Jamaica to go somewhere else. In transit. The degenerates them of America, them say, according to Rubio, they will forget whether the degenerate them and the criminal them. But instead of them send them go for them country, where them come from, them send them come here so then go to for them country. I don't know where we are going, so, but we're going to play the elected, well, them say she might be the new ambassador, commissioner to Jamaica. We will play where she say, and that even gone beyond the people them know where come here. She gone in the relationship between China and Jamaica. Hey, what a thing now. And that she depend, you know. China and Jamaica. The relationship, them can't afford to make China have such a big hole in a Jamaica. And that she say. So you know, say, it's another pricky that now. Pricky that.
It's the Rasta, man.
Yeah, Muta.
Blessed man.
You if you realize that when the man that come on the program, they start out so good. Then just a command. Because you can't tell us you don't understand.
A long time I call the program, you know, a long time I call the program.
Yeah, a long time I listen to you, I tell us when you usually come on, start out so good.
Yeah.
And try to have a conversation with you, but you can't see you tonight. And then, yeah. Because I want to send a code and get the program locked down.
And that me I want that too.
You just up a yard and see someone just come to you.
And that me I want that too. Everything go here say me I want that too.
Because I listen to you and I say, boy, when you just come on the program, it start out good.
First time.
Yeah, it start out so good.
Them used to quote book and talk about books. We're having this and the history of Ethiopia and all them something there, but I'm going on this soldier thing I know, I don't know.
Why? You don't know, in plan for you, but you see through your corner and you don't say you don't understand.
I don't know what to do to understand.
And guess what? No, they got other places, you know, come in, no him special, you know, but you what now? As they start the madness, the host just cut them off.
Yeah.
So you say, how you alone tolerate them? You really tolerate them so long, but then go other places.
You're in Pilot Station?
No, not him, but them kind of people.
Okay.
Because him Saba got other places, you know, but they don't hold him too long, you know.
Oh, Saba, yeah.
I want a Saba bridge in this. Come here one day, she get Saba number, and then we call Saba.
Eh?
Yeah, the same type of man, them.
I never know I want a Saba friend, them.
I see him type of man, them, man. If you listen to them, I the same type of man.
No, it not sound like Saba, though.
No, you know, so attack is like Saba, but then come with only something. You know, the means of the conversation that you wonder where they come from with it. Yeah, because me hear you and him there for a while and I did all this land, boy, I be a laugh. Yeah. So, me can imagine, she did a laugh too, but she didn't hear.
Yeah, black, she not say me a laugh, but if not, tell me say me not laugh.
Boy, you can't tolerate them though.
Boy, I tell you.
I should notice the hours and when they come by, you always the hours that they come by.
Them hours, yeah.
Yeah, them plan for you.
Even can't sleep again.
But I'm not sound like a rasta to me from day one still.
But you're the man about out I last every week, man.
Yes, but in Barrett Isolation, he's so mixed up to me because in Ghana Chump, in Ghana Army, and in my defender Isolation, I see him way. But me like the documentary you play where them say black people believe anything in the Bible and not true because a man begs with me the other day, you know. But I go, me go tell you, say me don't know what to be on the sky, and the man say me too stubborn and unruly. Because me should have know because the Bible don't tell me.
The Bible tell you we're beyond the sky?
That's him actually show me, say heaven the beyond, and say I don't know. He say me going to the plane.
Beyond the sky?
That's him tell me, when me ask him the beyond the earth, now he stop, that's all.
Me never know say heaven the beyond the sky.
So me tell you, say I don't know what the beyond there. With due respect, me don't know because nobody never go and come back and tell me. And all the people who got space never say they go close to no way.
But you can go beyond the sky. The sky not just empty space.
So I'm vexed with me. Man, guess I'm stubborn, brother.
Okay.
Because I say everything in the Bible is right. Because I'm telling me, say we die for it, you know.
The Bible?
Yes, he said we die for every word, like I can't wrong. And I got right here. And me I tell you, say, boy, I don't know.
Yeah, people still say them something there.
Yeah, man, then I hope I break in me and never reason, man, and only thing left for them do a cuss me.
So them not tell me a fella.
No, reach us yet. They say me and God live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, one did tell me one long time, so we stop listen to the madman, the barefoot madman. One did tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, one did tell me so.
That.
But I say, when God come, we all we are going to know. So I ask him, say, if when, so me say, if me there at the back of the line, all more judge me. So me say, this is a word for everybody where them born and dead and gone already. And this, everybody to rise up back. When am I go done judge? He say, everything is possible, brother. So he must say, when he come, we are going to know. So I ask him, say, if the whole world are just flat, all of them building the whole drop down. And we see him. He say, yes, every 2 weeks. He say, no, impossible, brother.
No, you see him on TV, Rasta, TV. You can't see him on TV. Like how the football now play. Everybody in the world has the football. I saw it will go. Everybody will see him when him come.
Because me say, just imagine me do that at the back of the line. When him go reach up to you? He must say, me can't say that, brother. Man, begs with me, brother. Because he say, it's stubborn. Because I'm going to read the word. Because nothing is no wrong. But me tell you, anything you want to believe, you can believe it.
I bet him not know. All when I said, I bet him never read it good yet.
No.
I bet him never read it from Genesis 1:8 to Revelation.
No, well, most of them don't do that.
Genesis 1 to Revelation 22. The only way you can't tell me say you read the Bible.
But most of them don't do that. Most of them just quote the scripture them what they like and what they know.
And what them hear about.
Alright, because most of what they talk about they hear for true. But it's everything in there, everything in that
the Bible, I hear them hear about it. They never read it yet. Because if you ask them which part of the Bible, they them not going to tell you. Them don't know how. I just say.
Because I hear one of them say, boy, he will die for the word, brother. And say, believe in everything. And not let them know wrong. Nothing. Because he say everything in that happen now.
Eh?
Yeah.
The man 1,000 years ago I said the same thing too. So it did happen when him did born.
And he dead and gone.
Long them things that happen now.
So he must tell me the coming of Christ is near because if we see what happen and what we are feared.
A long time people have said that, brethren. Long time people have said that. Everything will happen. It's coming now. And now it will happen now. Long my grandmother said that.
I same thing I go tell you, I'm telling you the same thing, so boy, all of my grandparents and dead and gone and left that give me.
Yeah, man, my grandmother used to say, the Lord is coming now, that's why she go to church every Sunday.
And I think it's 40 years on me, I hear that, I'm still there.
Yeah, longer than 40 years, I hear it.
So, I ask him, say, when he say near, what you mean? Because I say, near would that be like around the corner?
No, sir.
So, I must say, well, we take, me say, what we there, sir, worry about. In less than what we take, I say tomorrow. But he said, no man know the coming any time. So it is near, but no man don't know when. So we can just see him come any time.
Anyway, I'm going to move, Virgin, yeah?
Then give thanks. And you'll be a operator because he make the thing be connected to the program and she and a whole out my students. So I'm big him up same way.
All right, sir. Give thanks.
So tomorrow.
So you're not go home?
Eh?
You're not go home?
No, my duty not done yet, so I can't go home.
Okay. How many notes you're not there yard?
The background.
Let me not get the background.
I just assume that then.
Because the tune we're going to play. Why have you said that?
What?
You are the tune we're going to play?
Let it go now. I mean, I want you to play a stranger call too, but let it go. Blessed.
Blessed.
Yeah, man, a long time in the talk to you, Muta.
True that. You're not a long time doing a car program.
Yeah, I'm a long time. But you see, if a man can cut out 30 minutes out of your program or 35 minutes, whole a problem that I'm creating.
I know that.
Yeah, man. Then no team plan that, man, or team work that for another man. So I'm have you there, whole. But anyway, what I'm going to say now is that it's right now, Muta. You see, if the whole constitution of Jamaica, they not rewrite a constitution to control all of them corruption with them so-called leader and them people who say them a leader. Jamaica not going nowhere now. So the whole system has to go redo, and the people them where I deal with it, them can't deal with it because them tainted. So the whole thing messed up. Because watch me now. How Jamaica reach the level where them can't give the Haitian them asylum. Maybe 12 or 10 Haitian to come or 20. And it reached the level where them are take on international deported. No. Try to look on that. Remember, the people them where come here, we don't know where they come from. It's a man take plane all the while. And we know say in transit, I like, you go Florida. All right, so you go a team there, and the next plane, you go up on the next plane and you're gone. You go a Cayman, and you go up on the next plane and you're gone somewhere. See, in transit, stay in a man country too long, See, but why Jamaica should have in transit deported?
Because them sign a paper with the American to do it.
And look on this now. No, that's not just what I'm tell the people. No, look on this now. the people them, you can't stay in America and get a passport from the people them country. Then at Jamaica you have to stay and get passport. Jamaica powerful, so.
No,
just
transit,
that.
when I'm saying transit means that the people them are going to end up back in the country where they come from.
Yeah, but watch me now. No, we know that. We know that. They wouldn't not just tell about in transit, man. Take a plane and you're cool off at the airport there. And then you're gone and next plane take you and it's gone. See? Alright. But me I say, America are the greatest country, are one of the greatest country. Then them can't get a passport. Because you have to have passport, you know, if you're in transit people, you know. You know that.
Yeah, but not the way the American do. Not what the American them do.
No, man, you have to have passport to travel from plane, man. See? So, if them now can't get a passport, why they must send the people them down here now? The people them get passport from them. Not left down here. But I know every Jamaican, maybe some Jamaican don't really know them thing there, but you know, a man like me now, we don't just figure out them thing there, man. We go 1, 2 them thing there, man. Jamaica, America can't get passport for the people then. Right? Because them tell them, so they won't give them $1,000 for the people them go back to them country. The people not agree with it. Them apply for asylum. See? Now, the people them will come at Jamaica now. Jamaica big enough to get passport for them. Who are going to pay for them from Jamaica to go where them are go? Or how much money them will get from Jamaica go back? So it's just a thing where them just tell the people about in transit. And I don't hear the people them come. I don't hear them come stay. I don't hear them come stay. So you never figure out that. But
you never figure it out.
Why them never bring them thing there to Myanmar? You see, when a leader, you know, I tell a man, you know, again, you know, say, you see, you have to set, when you set yourself, you know, in a position, you know, where disrespect come, you know, and disrespect keep on come and bigger disrespect. Then them couldn't bring them thing there to Myanmar, you know. The Barbados Prime Minister, you know. And certain other Prime Minister in the Caribbean too. Them can't bring them thing there to them. Because them bring them thing there, them run them way, and them can't do nothing. All the man has say about America and Britain. See? Because the world are going to look on them like, so them get, but when them have secret, saying for leaders, I saw them deal with them. And the leaders, them have to bow. Because them don't want to end up like when name there, Maduro. See? Jamaica need to brush up, man. Remember, you just talked about winning, you know. If someone ever know the type of fight where Jamaica fight, seeing with Winnie Mandela, seeing, and Nelson Mandela and the artists, them and everybody, fight to put Jamaica and where the amount of work where Jamaica do, and even Cuba do, in South Africa. See? And then now, the man them take the whole thing and pop it out now, like Jamaica, I want little idiot place. Saying where Ungu deported can come here where refuse all over the world. Saying, Mota, I'm going to start calling you after now, you know, because I don't like how Jamaica run, you know. I'm going to see the thing I get to a wicked level, you know. Where all, them get all money for give the people, them. What hard in a giving money? What hard in a giving money I get generated to people? Not hard in that. Cartel alone give 30 million, you know, and the man them going to spend 26 million out of 1.4 billion. Is 1,000 million make a billion, you know, and 400 more million. What hard in a giving people where them supposed to get? What the people them forget? What people get, you know? And I like say, I'm gonna give a man in pay. I'm gonna give a man in money where man make half of this or I make half of that, you know. Motor Jamaica come to one place where, you know. Yeah. But anyhow,
yeah, we are going
just best up still, because you know, me always there with you, you know. Me always
man. Give thanks, brother, yeah?
All right.
All right, yeah. So, as we are saying, we're going to do a little more from 2 to 5:45. We hope you can join me again. As we say, for those of you that on the work and know that you reach 2 o'clock, you go home. We still have a play that tune for you. Reach home safe.
At several public health facilities today, protesting long-standing challenges they say continue to affect them. Doctors and supporters were also encouraged to wear blue as a visible sign of support for the interns. According to President of the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association, Dr. Winnie Mandela, the protest was well supported and necessary to draw attention to issues including long working hours, staffing shortages, and challenging working conditions. Speaking with RFM News, Dr. Badro said the association has taken note of plans by the Ministry of Health to conduct an audit of the internship program to identify issues affecting the interns. She said once the audit is completed and the findings become available, the JMDA is prepared to engage the ministry in discussions on the way forward. Dr. Badro also highlighted the strong show of solidarity demonstrated during the protest. She noted that interns whose contracts expire soon stood in solidarity with incoming interns, advocating for better working conditions.
We thank all the interns for standing up, not for themselves, because these type of interns actually are finished for the most part as of June 30. So they stood up for the interns that are to come.
President of the JMDA, Dr. Winnie Mandela. And Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton has directed the management of the regional health authorities and the University Hospital of the West Indies to action immediately a series of measures aimed at addressing concerns raised by medical interns regarding working and living conditions across the public health system. This is in keeping with the recently signed accountability framework and follows a statement issued yesterday by the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association, which highlighted challenges being experienced by medical interns. The JMDA had urged all doctors and supporters to wear blue today as a visible sign of solidarity with the interns who protested against their working conditions. As Marlene Freeman reports, some of the initiatives take immediate effect.
In a statement this morning, the Health Ministry said effective immediately, the regional health authorities and UHWI are to implement measures firstly around facility inspections, where a comprehensive physical audit of all intern accommodation facilities is to be completed within 72 hours. Findings are to be submitted to the Permanent Secretary's office no later than Friday, June 26. Any facility found to have structural, sanitary, or safety deficiencies, including sewage-related issues or inadequate sleeping arrangements, must undergo immediate interim corrective action. At this time, senior medical officers have been instructed to review duty rosters to ensure that interns, residents, and senior housing officers are scheduled as appropriate. Human resource directors across all the authorities are required to submit within 5 working days a detailed assessment of intern staffing gaps by department and facility. The assessment will inform accelerated deployment under the 2026 medical internship program. Additionally, Employee Assistance Program EAP coordinators have been directed to proactively engage intern cohorts and provide access to mental health and wellness support services. Meantime, as of July 1, a total of 232 medical interns are expected to be in position across the public health system. 90 interns commenced service between January and March, while 142 applicants have already met the requirements to begin on July 1. Additional placements are anticipated following the completion of the June 2026 qualifying examinations. The ministry says it has been reviewing internship post allocations in consultation with the Medical Council of Jamaica and the health authorities to ensure that training sites possess the necessary supervision, clinical workload, and physical infrastructure required to support quality internship experiences. A revised internship post allocation framework framework is expected to be presented to Cabinet within coming weeks. Additionally, the Director of Health Services, Planning and Integration has been tasked with working alongside regional teams to incorporate facility readiness as a key criterion in future internship placements. Dr. Tufton has also noted that he will be requesting a meeting with the JMDA and will invite the group to participate in a joint monitoring committee that will track remediation efforts and progress on a fortnightly basis.
That report from Marlene Freeman. And Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says under the new dispensation in the health sector, the heads of public medical facilities must hold management accountable. He was reacting to yesterday's protest by nurses at the Accident and Emergency Department of the University Hospital of the West Indies. They raised several concerns about working conditions, including overcrowding, poor bathroom facilities, and non-working air conditioning units. Dr. Tufton explained that beds are available at the hospital and highlighted the need for better coordination in the facilities. He said the issue must be viewed in the context of leadership and management.
In this instance, at the University Hospital of the West Indies, where nurses at A&E took action and withdrew their services, when management went on the wards and did inspections, there were over 50 beds that were available to house patients, even though nurses were outside demonstrating about having too many patients in A&E and not having bed space to put them. It clearly shows that the bed management arrangements fell down, and the relationship or communication between the persons on the wards and in A&E has an issue, and that needs to be addressed through leadership and management. The same would apply for facilities, the staff lounges and so on. So where we are now in the new dispensation is to require of the CEOs, the SMOs, and the regional authorities to hold management accountable. And that's what the accountability framework is. And that's the call that is being made. These things can be avoided if everybody plays their part. And it's important that we demonstrate where people are playing their role and where persons are not.
Dr. Tufton emphasized the importance of leadership under the new accountability framework.
In the future dispensation around these issues, we have to speak to institutions, managers, this is CEOs and SMOs, regional authorities, parish managers, and where necessary, the minister, of course, and the support team at corporate. The accountability framework that we have signed requires that level of detail and specificity to determine where things are falling down, because it is not always a resource issue, I keep emphasizing.
Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has called for a collaborative effort to ensure energy security in the Caribbean region. Dr. Holness is on an official visit to Suriname, where he participated in the Suriname Energy, Oil and Gas Summit and Exhibition. Speaking at a press briefing, Dr. Holness noted the strides made by Suriname in its energy sector, including its refinery. He noted plans for Jamaica's energy sector to include improvements at its own refinery, Petrojam. The Prime Minister also highlighted Jamaica's own exploration into the oil and gas sector with the discovery of promising potential systems offshore and seeking to learn about the industry from Suriname.
You know the experience. You have been developing your gas and oil fields for over 40 years. So from the point of discovering potential to discovering that there are commercial quantities to be able to exploit those, it's a long time. And we are interested in learning from your journey to shorten ours. So a part of our bilateral discussion was to cooperate on the exchange of learning, exchange of knowledge and information. But Jamaica does have experience in oil and gas. We do have a state oil company, as you have in Statoli here in Suriname. We have Petrojam in Jamaica, and we have agreed that both state oil companies will collaborate and cooperate, not just in the exchange of information.
Dr. Holness said the Caribbean needs to work together to strengthen energy security.
Petrojam in Jamaica operates a refinery, and each refinery in the region, provided that we invest in them, that we upgrade their technology, increases the opportunity for the region to get the value added from oil and gas. So it's not just to extract from the earth and export to somewhere else, but we should have the potential regionally. Now this takes a large investment, but we should at least have the ambition to start working together regionally to use the oil and gas potential, including the refining potential, to ensure that we have energy security.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. Opposition spokesperson on human rights Isaac Buchanan is calling for greater parliamentary scrutiny of government's third country national agreement with the United States and renewed attention to human rights protections in Jamaica. During his sectoral debate presentation yesterday, Mr. Buchanan rejected suggestion that Jamaica does not face significant human rights challenges, pointing to concerns surrounding access to justice, conditions of detention, police accountability, and constitutional protections. The opposition spokesperson also raised concerns about the recently signed teasing arrangement under which Jamaica could receive non-Jamaican nationals being removed from the USA who would transit through Jamaica to other destinations. While acknowledging government assurances regarding security, screening, and safeguards, Mr. Buchanan argued that important questions remain unanswered and deserve full parliamentary examination.
The government points fairly to safeguards that Jamaica may refuse any individual and that either party may end the agreement at short notice, that there will be health screening, identity verification, criminal record checks and clearance from the National Intelligence Bureau, and that no person with a criminal record will be accepted. Those assurances are welcome and I do not disparage them, but an assurance is a promise, and this House exists to test promises against practice. Who reviews a refusal and on what criteria? What becomes of a person whom we receive but cannot move on? The minister himself concedes that those who elect to remain must apply to our courts for asylum. And there lies the problem, Mr. Speaker. The difficulty begins right there.
Mr. Buchanan noted that Jamaica's asylum and refugee framework remains underdeveloped and questioned whether existing systems are adequately prepared to manage the responsibilities that may arise under the arrangement.
For the very international reporting the Justice Minister waved away describes a country with no clear procedure for the granting of asylum or refugee status and no consistent system to protect refugees. Each case in the government's own practice handled administratively one by one. We simply don't have a system in place and no legislation.
He referenced the recent arrival of Haitian nationals in Portland as evidence that Jamaica must strengthen its approach to migration, refugee protection, and due process.
Mr. Speaker, we need not imagine the test, for it arrived on our own shores this very week. On Monday, 17 Haitian nationals, 10 men, 4 women, and 3 children came ashore at Pasley Gardens in Port Antonio, in my constituency, and were taken into custody for health and immigration processing. Their future, as I speak, uncertain. Here is the question the Republic must be able to answer. If we stand up screening, oversight, and accommodation funded from Washington for 25 persons transferred to us every fortnight, with what consistency, what due process, and what plain humanity do we need to treat children out Portland in a boat? A nation's character is revealed not in the agreement it signs in a comfortable room, but in how it treats the frightened stranger who arrived unannounced. This is why the matter belongs in this debate and not merely in a press briefing.
Opposition spokesperson on human rights Isaac Buchanan. We now take a short break. International human rights lawyer and founder of Freedom Imagineers, Melaine Alain, has raised questions about Jamaica having proper laws and procedures in place to protect third country nationals. She was reacting to reports of an arrangement between Jamaica and United States for some Tahitians to be deported from the USA and transition through Jamaica. Ms. Alain noted that the situation highlights that Jamaica's immigration laws need to be reviewed.
Well, it's a serious issue because in that group would, I'm assuming, include asylum seekers and refugees. And so the question would be whether Jamaica's laws and procedures right now would provide a safe space for those persons to go. A safe space meaning, whether we have laws and procedures that would protect them from refoulement to their country if they have a fair returning. So there are concerns. And so I think by every indication, it's now extremely urgent that we consider these matters and ensure that we have proper procedures and laws in place.
Attorney and founder of Freedom Imagineers, Melina Lane. Executive Director at the Tourism Enhancement Fund, Dr. Kerry Wallace, has stated that the country is moving from tourism as an industry to becoming a tourism economy. In 2025, Jamaica's tourism sector recorded 3.7 million visitors and generated $4 billion in foreign exchange earnings, despite disruptions from Hurricane Melissa. Dr. Wallace said the next target is for the tourism sector to record 10 million arrivals in 10 years.
Our target is to transform Jamaica into a developed nation, from third world, some people would say, to first world. And what that means is that we're moving from a tourism as an industry to a tourism economy, where the impact of tourism as tourism grows, because the minister's target is 10 by 10 by 10. Today we're 4.3 million arrivals, earning about 4 billion. The target is in 10 years we'll be at 10 million arrivals, earning $10 billion. But that earning has to be a spread earning, an earning that is spread right across the length and breadth of Jamaica in terms of the industry, the subsectors, the suppliers, accommodation providers. And today we all have tools that can assist. We have AI, we have internet, we have WhatsApp groups, we have connectivity like no other. Everybody, anything that happens is spread like wildfire in no time. But let's use that as an opportunity, as a country sitting on gems, sitting on blessings, to convert that into where our people live the quality of life they deserve to live.
Dr. Wallace said the linkages program under the TEF will provide a more organized sector that will benefit more Jamaicans. Tourism linkages network programs are strategic initiatives designed to connect stakeholders in the tourism sector directly with local suppliers and partners.
Us in this industry, we have to try and recognize the value of it in terms of the quality of life that we can have. If it is done in a way where it's facilitatory, it's not this fight and you have to muscle up and you have to be bad man and tug up and to force your way through the system. So this is our way of adding that structure, adding that ease of us becoming professionals in the industry, ease of us becoming wealthy from it. In all our linkages programs, that's our mantra. How can we make it be where Jamaicans enter the flow of tourism dollars in a way that's structured, that's systematic, that's easy, that adds value to the tourism product when that happens?
Dr. Wallace pointed to the Carnival in Jamaica event as an example that has enhanced the island's tourism product.
Because if you didn't have the organizers putting on Carnival in Jamaica, you wouldn't have a Carnival in Jamaica. That now is an iconic calendar event that makes Jamaica more attractive as a tourism destination. It's one thing to have sun, sea and sun. Other countries have sun, sea and sun. But it's another thing to have this amazing sets of gems that adds to the crown of our glory called Jamaica.
Executive Director at the TEF, Dr. Kerry Wallace. Board Chairman for United Way of Jamaica, Dr. Devon Smith, is assuring that the entity maintains a high level of transparency and accountability as part of its mobilization of the Restoration and Rehabilitation Fund. The fund is geared towards supporting individuals, including farmers, and rehabilitating infrastructure such as schools impacted by Hurricane Melissa last October. It has raised $223.5 million to date. Speaking at a press conference hosted by the voluntary organization, Dr. Smith explained that once an entity mobilizes resources, it has a responsibility to ensure that people's donated funds are highly managed, distributed, and used for the purpose it was intended.
So many organizations, they tend to stop short of that monitoring and evaluation component. Here at United Way of Jamaica, that is part of our core mandate. But it goes even further. It goes to the fact that every single subcommittee of the board has a fiduciary duty to meet on a monthly basis. So when we meet at the board level, right, we can hear the various reporting and conduct our validation exercise to ensure that what it is that we have received, that is what we have dispersed, and every single dollar can be properly accounted for. It goes one step further, the Charities Commission, because what is important is that we need to demonstrate that fiduciary duty to the charities organization, that what we at United Way of Jamaica, our core business, to mobilize resources, that is strictly adhered to.
With a proliferation of organizations engaged in mobilizing resources in Jamaica, Dr. Smith asserted that United Way of Jamaica maintains a clear track record in its operations.
We are in the business over 40 years. We have been there when Hurricane Gilbert, we have been there Hurricane Dean, we have been there year before last, Mr. CEO, Beryl, and what we have very clean track record is mobilizing the resources, working with our partners, having a very robust monitoring and evaluation framework that we can properly report to our stakeholders.
Board Chairman for United Way of Jamaica, Dr. Devon Smith. Labour and Social Security Minister Pernell Charles Jr. says persons living with disabilities can benefit from tax relief if they are registered with the Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities. He made the announcement at a town hall meeting in Morant Bay, St. Thomas yesterday. The minister was outlining the important benefits of registering with the entity to participants at the meeting.
And some of you may not know this. Some of you may know this. But when you're registered with the JCPD, you may very well be one of the persons eligible for tax relief. I can't tell you that all persons are going to be eligible, but you have to first be registered. And then you can evaluate whether or not you are one of the persons registered who can get access to tax relief and even custom duty relief in some circumstances. I can get that you didn't know that.
He underscored the importance of the Disabilities Rights Tribunal to assist council members in employment-related matters.
It will help you to understand that if you're working and you feel that somebody has discriminated against you because you are a person with disability, you have an avenue to express yourself and to get support. That shouldn't be happening. No discrimination because of your disability. And the Disabilities Rights Tribunal is there to provide you with that platform of support where you can get a resolution where that is appropriate.
Mr. Charles Jr. urged individuals to download the I Am Able My JCPD app to stay connected with the council.
But some of you may be able to go on your phones and access the I Am Able My JCPD application. And if you can press it and go into it, or get one of your children or somebody with you to help you to get on it, you can actually register through the app. You can get information through the app. There's so many things available to you, and we understand that many persons can't be driving all over, so we have brought it straight to you at your yard. You can access services from the comfort of your home and remain connected with the JCPD throughout the year.
Labour and Social Security Minister Pernell Charles Jr.